Hey, my name is Gil Costa, or Gil in English. I'm a game developer from Portugal. I'm starting a series of devlogs about a beat-em-up engine that I'm working on. This engine doesn't have a target game yet, and doesn't really have a name. So for now I will just use the codename Back to the Streets, or BTTS. And you can guess, it's highly influenced by old beat-em-up games such as Streets of Rage, Final Fight, and Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. This is the third time that I'm doing a beat-em-up engine. Before I introduce my latest work, I will briefly talk about the previous two engines that I did in the past. That will give the necessary background and tell about the problems and the learnings that brings me to the present work. I'm doing it all on my own and at free times, and that's why it's taking so long to develop. So on this episode, a quick tour through previous work and how I ended up working on a beat-em-up engine. I did various small games as a teenager, using Pascal, C and Visual Basic programming languages, which is what I learned at school at the time. The games I developed included space shooters, Pac-Man clones, Tetris clones, Arkanoid clones and whatnot. Dozens of old-school 2D games, all done within 3 or 4 years, mostly during school holidays. I'm particularly proud of the Tetris mechanics and special powers. I made that a year before university, and of course it had to be named Tetrasaurus! The latest Arkanoid game was also fun. It was called Magnetoid and had the magnetic forces pushing and pulling the balls. It's a pity those games were never published anywhere and kept completely in the unknown. At least that gave me a lot of experience in 2D gameplay programming. On my second year of university, I decided to do my own 2D game engine. I wanted to get fast results given the few time I had for such a big project. So I did it in Java. It's faster to code than other languages such as C++. It was a good learning experience, and I did a few interesting prototypes with it. But unfortunately, it seems I don't have the source code anymore. As the next step, I planned to use my engine to do a 2D platformer. The idea was to mix mechanics from Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario, and Jazz Jackrabbit 2. By the same time, I joined the Streets of Rage community forum. That's where I met a guy named Shamsidin. He was working on some fun game called Streets of Rage Evolution, and he was looking for a game programmer. I love Streets of Rage, and so I thought, hey, why not a beat 'em up instead of a platformer? It presents me challenges that I'm not used to, it will be fun finding solutions to it, plus I'm not alone with the art and game design for this one. And that's how I started working at the so-called Evolution engine. This concludes the first episode, a small one to get started. Check the links at the video description for more information. I will try to keep the devlogs coming monthly. Don't miss the next episode. I will be talking about Evolution Engine and the new Eve. Stay tuned and thanks for watching. Cheers! Hey, my name is... No, wait. I'm particularly proud of the Tetris...